Ros-Lehtinen, member of the Foreign Affairs Committee. Congresswoman, what a pleasure to see you.
Thank you so much, Jose, for the invitation.
Thanks. What could or should the United States be doing more to help Iraq?
Well, I think we should do more. The Kurds especially are willing to take the fight to ISIL. Now, I had the opportunity to be in Baghdad just 2 weeks ago. We met with the Prime Minister. This was a congressional delegation visit led by Speaker Boehner. And the message from the Prime Minister was very clear. We need help. If the United States is going to give us the help, terrific. But if Iran is going to give us the help, we'll take that too. And that's sad to hear because so much blood and treasure was shed over there, and to think that now they're going to be relying on Iranian forces to be embedded with their forces. It goes back to the Shia-Sunni historical fight, but I think that they'll realize that the United States is a willing partner. We've got coalition partners there. We met these guys and gals. They're just amazing. So we're hoping he takes our help, but no boots on the ground. That's the problem.
And Congresswoman, are you comfortable, or does it seem troublesome that Iraq is willing to accept U.S. aid, but also deal very closely with Iran? I mean, including them in the battle?
Well, this is the problem that we designed when we pulled out of Iraq without much force being left there at all. No, we had a vacuum. We left, we pulled out, we said, hey, isn't this great? We're no longer in Iraq. Well, what happened is that ISIL and Iran are in for the fight to see who's going to be the caliphate of that area. And so when there's a leadership vacuum and a vacuum of forces, Iran is always willing to go in there. And that's been the problem. Just because Iran is fighting ISIL, like Netanyahu said, the enemy of my enemy is not my friend. The enemy of my enemy can still be my enemy. But they see, Iraqis see that the United States is dealing and wheeling with Iran at the negotiation table. So they say, hey, you can't say we shouldn't be involved with Iran when you're cutting deals with the Ayatollahs.
And Congressman, I can't let you go without asking you about the Marco Rubio and Jeb Bush reality. You know both. You're friends of both. You've worked with both. Who are you backing, and how is that dynamic playing out here in Florida?
Well, I'm enthusiastically in favor of the Jeb Bush candidacy because I've seen him as a strong governor for 8 years. He has the leadership skills, but I love them both. Jeb was my campaign chairman for my first run to Congress, and Marco Rubio, believe it or not, was an intern in my congressional office. That's how old I am. So it's wonderful to see these dynamic leaders from our home state duking it out. It's going to be a battle of ideas, not of personalities.
You're not that old. I remember covering your first campaign, Congresswoman. That's how old I am.
You weren't that old, no. That must have been your first assignment.
Ros-Lehtinen, thank you for being with me. Appreciate your time.
Thank you, Jose.
After the break, we're going to get a live report from Tulsa.